Hello there, channel members, friends, and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for tonight's show. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be flying the Toliss A319 service from Las Vegas McCarran International to Sacramento in the state of California. I want to welcome all of you guys to the stream. Captain Ray with us today from California. MF, hello from Sweden. Welcome aboard. Adam, hello, my friend. We have Morgan Swan, Badger, and Bill Barrett. Thank you guys for being members here at the channel. I appreciate it. And we have James Kirk. Hello, world. Welcome aboard from Brazil. Salzar. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Sven. It's been a while. Hello from Germany. Welcome aboard. And, of course, a person who needs no introduction, Carl Childers. Welcome aboard, my friend. And thank you for your continued support. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, I got the new scenery for Sacramento Air Knowledge. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Dekel Amrani. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Asif, hello. And we have also La Rafal. Welcome aboard, Andy. Welcome. And Saad Al-Hunaidi. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thanks very much for being here. And I'm very glad that we were able to to do this stream today, as I will be busy tomorrow, and hence I decided to do this stream for you guys this evening, and hopefully we'll put in a good show. We are in X-Plane 12.01, not 0.1, but 0.01, and what we're going to do is we will be departing from runway 26 right, I believe, today. And we are in the beautiful Toliss A319, a very nice aircraft and a very nice livery of Spirit Airlines. And this is, of course, a real world route for Spirit Airlines. As you can see, the baby bus looks absolutely gorgeous. She's definitely got a character. And Toliss has done a very good job with this aircraft. We are using today the BSS Soundpack. Mika Morgan, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. It's been a while. Thanks for being here. And I believe the XB12 has fixed some things about the clouds. Yes, they did fix some things, and you can notice that this actually looks very nice in terms of the clouds. And by the way, this is default scenery of Las Vegas Airport, and the airport that we're heading to, which is Sacramento, is payware by TaiModels. TaiModels really creates very, very nice airports. AP6, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. So What we're going to do, folks, is we're going to hop into the cockpit, and we are going to start setting things up. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go to the cockpit. As you can see, the texturing of the Toliss A319 and the A321 is probably among the best by Toliss. I hope that they work on their A340 to bring it to the same quality. As you can see here, the overhead panel looks very good, and the cockpit itself just looks really good. Was the sound has the sound pack updated? It has been updated to work with X-Plane 12. MC Crewfish, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you. So yeah, all of the sound packs, the IAE and the CFM sound packs, have both been updated to work with X-Plane 12, and I have both of them, by the way, installed. But that is right, correct, Carl. You are correct. Good afternoon, Thorsten Fair. Welcome aboard, my friend. Tom, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us today in this live stream. All right. So first thing first is we are going to head over to the overhead panel here, and we're going to turn on battery 1 and battery 2, and we're going to turn on the external power. Again, check out those sounds. I mean, the BSS sound pack is just absolutely incredible. Very, very good. Hello there, Martin. Inska, welcome aboard. And we have Osama Mohammed. Welcome aboard, my friend. Ben Airbus 330. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. Did you notice my message, or did you not receive the message? Sorry, which message? Ben Airbus 330, I'm doing very well, sir. How are you doing today? Diego, how are you doing, my friend? All right, so next thing, let's go ahead and turn on the, let's see here. We're going to turn on the nav lights. Cruise supply is on, ground control is on. We're going to head over here to the top, set the navigation, the adheres to nav mode. This is on position. We can put this, it doesn't really matter. We can put that here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't work here on this aircraft. All right, so we're gonna head back down here, and we still don't have the passengers there, so we're just gonna turn on the non-smoking sign on, and we'll worry about the rest of the fuel pumps once we load the aircraft with fuel. All right, perfect. Let's set up our displays here, brighten them up a little bit so we can see better. And we're going to do the same thing for the Mach 2 on both sides, and both for the ECAM, the lower and upper ECAMs. And we're going to do the same thing on the first officer side. I noticed that the barometer is not in the correct format for flight in the US. So we can fix this easily by going to the plugins menu, and we're going to go to the Toliss ICS screen or control panel, and we're going to change this to inches. And now that should look. Oh, we just can do it here. That's fine. All right. So we're going to bring up the Mach 2, and I'm going to bring this up here. Let's see. Let's make it a little bigger. If we can. Looks like we can't. No? No, we can't make it bigger. All right. Well, you guys have to bear with me here. We can zoom in here, but that's okay. It's clearer here. There's a little bit of blur on the Mach 2 here, so we'll just use this one. All right. So first thing first, we're going to go to init, and we're going to do request. So we're going to request everything. Flight plan data link in progress. So we have everything here. It should also download the flight number, the cost index, and the cruise altitude. There we go. We have everything here. So flight number today, Spirit 928. And the cost index 10. Flight cruise altitude is 36,000 feet. And we're going to go ahead and say align IRS. Excellent. And the performance data uplink is there as well. So if we go to the next page, you'll see that the fuel, zero fuel, everything's already set up, which is a welcome change in the Toliss aircraft. Niels, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Johan, welcome, my friend. And we have Renard. Hello, my friend. Good evening to you. And what do you use for weather? I use default explain weather, which is great, by the way. Perf data uplink. All right, so we have all the information here. We're going to go to our flight plan, and you'll see that the flight plan is already there, and it's quite short. So we're going to select Las Vegas, and oops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's the streaming software. We wanted Volanta. So we're going to go to Volanta here, and we're going to go to the flight briefing, and we'll take a look here at our departure. Let's see here. All right, there we go. And as you can see, we are going to be departing today at runway 26 right. So we're going to select departure, and we're going to select runway 26 right. And we are going to depart through the Joker 3. Joker 3, that's the one there. And through, I believe, the Keno transition. Yeah, that is now selected. And insert. Right now, we've got all our data here. Intercept, ruddy, cells, and then we have Joker. That's the end of the transition. And that's Keno, and then donor. Then it would be the arrival into Sacramento. And by the way, Sacramento is the capital of the state of California. So there at Sacramento, we are going to be arriving through runway 17 right through the Simmer 5. So 17 right, that's the ILS 17 right, and that's the Slimmer 5. Let's see, that's the one, Slimmer 5, and we're going to be, let's take a look very quickly here at our flight plan. There is the Tanko. That's the Tanko transition. All right, so excellent. And do we have another transition there? No, that would be it. All right, so insert, and we have a discontinuity which I will clear. So let's clear that. Come on. All right, there we go. Insert. And now our flight plan looks good. Excellent. All right. So we're going to switch here to plan and just take a quick look at our plan. And if we go here to flight plan, and let's zoom in a little bit so we can see things better. All right. So we are going to intercept. This is the beginning of the flight plan. We are flying in the opposite direction. So let's see here. This looks good. This looks good. That looks good. And let's see here. Keno, that's the end of our SID. And then this is our arrival into, it's a nice arrival here. Let's make it a little bigger. Yeah, it's a straight in into Sacramento International. All right, perfect. So if we go now to the performance and uplink takeoff data, we're going to say takeoff data request. So now we're going to download the takeoff data as well. And that should help us. I'm doing very well, Jeff. How are you doing, my friend? All right, so now we have the takeoff data. I believe the takeoff data has been received. Takeoff data uplink. All right, insert uplink. And now, as you can see, we have all the information here automatically entered for us. V1 of 135, a rotate of 135, a V2 of 139, transition altitude in the USA is 18,000 feet, flaps 1 and up 0.4 for the trim. We should be flex, we can flex in, but if you want the flex, you have to go to the control panel. And from the control panel, if we say, I'm not sure if this is the same, but if we just select flaps 1, that's probably not the same data, but we just are interested in the flex temperature, which is 63. So we are going to enter that here. Hello, we have Pip from Bahrain. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. Hello, Jesse. Welcome aboard. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Has performance improved in XP12? Yes, I think after this last update, I think things are pretty good. So let's put 63 for our 63 for our flex temperature. Excellent. And now everything is ready in terms of our flight plan. So we're going to bring this back here. We'll set this back on arc. We'll set this, actually, let's set this here down here. We're going to set our cruise altitude to 30, was it 36, I believe? 36,000. Let's check here real quick. 36,000. Yeah, all right, perfect. 36,000 is now set. And we're good. Let's go ahead and start the APU. We're going to arm the emergency lights, and we're going to turn on the fasten seatbelt signs. We're going to also turn on the fuel pumps, and we can now turn on the APU. APU master is on. I really like the sounds of this sound pack. And by the way, if you look here, back here, just look at the beautiful texturing, very, very nice livery here of the Toliss. And I've created those wing views for you guys so we can enjoy. Well, just look at the clouds here in this particular scene. They look very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Very nice wing. We can hear the APU. So if we go to the external view, let's see here. All right, so APU hasn't started yet, so we need to start it here. All right, so APU door is open and APU is now starting. And if we go to the external view, listen to those sounds. And now you can hear clearly the APU starting, can see the heat layer. Very nice livery as well of Spirit. I like the dashed logo of Spirit. Again, really nice sounds. Yeah, they are. They are. Hey, Q8, when do you get your aircraft checklist from? It's the Q8 pilot checklist today for the Toliss. So I'm not following any specific checklist. It's my checklist. All right. So while we're at it, we're going to come to the weather information. Let's take a quick look here at Las Vegas. We are 320 degrees, 4-knot wind, 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 2600, broken at 5, broken at 8, and the current temperature is 6, altimeter is 2999er. So let's set that to 9999er. That's kind of a nice nice QNH there. And so even in the FlyJSIM Q4XP, you have your own checklist. For the FlyJSIM specifically, I follow the, it's actually the real world procedure that I follow. And that's because I've attended an online training for it. So I know exactly what is done in real life. So yeah. So that's as far as the Q4XP. I do follow the correct procedures in the Q4XP. And I pretty much follow the same. I mean, it's not far off from, from what is normally done, but it's not, exactly like it's done in real world, of course, here on the Airbus. All right, so weather is good. Altimeter is, by the way, the weather information at Sacramento is really bad, guys. Look at the visibility. So we might actually do an auto land at Sacramento, overcast at 400 feet. That's really bad. So visibility is very bad. Three miles visibility only at Sacramento. Hopefully things will subside as we approach our destination. But from the looks of it here, it looks really bad. So, all right, let's go ahead and turn on the APU bleed. APU bleed is now turned on, and we're going to go ahead and turn on our beacon lights, and we can now dismiss the ground power. Listen to the sounds. Again, idle sounds there with the APU running. It's just beautiful. Hey, David. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. I have tested, David, the ATC, and I've done a full stream using the X-Plane 12 ATC. If you type in X-Plane 12 ATC, you should get that stream. And I use the Zebo mod in that video. I think we need to do an update for for the ATC, because I think they've made a lot of changes to it. Jay says, my sister lives in Sacramento. The weather is really bad over there right now. Oh, I see. So that confirms whatever we're getting in the METAR. Yeah. All right. So let's head back here, and we're going to set. So if we look here at the outside, that's our runway right there. So we are going to push back to nose to the left. So let's call the pushback truck. Better pushback. Start push.
Let me know where you want this thing.
All right, and we're going to bring the aircraft here. Right there, I think is good. Perfect.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
And that's the voice of my very dear friend, Castrator. And there comes the pushback truck. Excellent. All right, so that's the pushback truck. Everything here looks good, and we have our altitude set. Everything here is set, so no worries there. We're going to set this to performance. Okay, perfect. Arc Flight, hi there, Q8.
Like
all the best wishes for 2023. I wish you the same, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hello, Martin. Your dear friend, Castrator. Yep. He is a dear friend. Can you show the graphical settings, Q8? Yeah, sure. Let me show you guys real quick. These are my graphic settings. Right there. All right. So the pushback is taking care of us now. Can you do donuts after landing? Yeah, why not? Maybe we'll order some pizza too.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
All right, we're ready to go, folks. So what we're going to do here is we have the beacon lights, we have the nav lights, everything here is good. Let's go ahead and kill the parking brake.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
And we have clearance to start our engines. So the engine mode selector goes to start, and we're going to begin with engine number 2. Check out those sounds. Just really lovely sounds. Hey Fred, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, Castrator was a great guy, and he's definitely missed in the community. Right, we have a good start on the engine number 2. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. There we go, engine number 1 starting. I love the engine sounds. Frontier livery would be nice. NMF Flyer Robin, next time I will do a Frontier flight for sure. No, no, no. Castrator is fine. He's just missed in the community. He's okay. Jonathan, I think Castrator just couldn't find the time. He was blessed with a baby girl, and due to the family, that he wanted to spend more time with his daughter, and so he decided to call it quits and just spend time with his family. And now we have the both engines available. Just listen to those sounds. I love it. All right, we'll check it out from the outside as well.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
All right, parking brake is set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
All right, so first we're going to turn off the engine mode selector back to normal. We're going to arm the speed brake, and we're going to set flaps 1 for departure. Set the trim to 0.4 up. 0.4, that's about, see, that's 0.5, so that's probably 0.4. Right, trim is set, and we're going to come here to the overhead panel, and we're going to turn off the APU bleed. We're going to turn off the APU master. We'll wait for the truck to clear, and then we'll turn on our lights. While we're at it, let me just give it a little power just so you guys can hear the engine sounds from the outside.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Listen to that. All right, we've been cleared. Ground equipment is clear. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Let's do the flight control check. Full down, full up, full left, full right, pedal, full right, full left, and neutral. All right, we're good to go. Let's bring up some lights to the cockpit here. And everything's looking good. Auto brake to max. And we are pretty much good to go now. We're going to turn on the runway turn-off lights to taxi. Beg your pardon, nose lights, and the runway turn-off lights are on. And we are cleared to head over to... BBS is a must. Yeah, absolutely. For this aircraft, you absolutely have to have it. All right, let's notify cabin crew. All right, that's done. And takeoff config is tested. No blues. We're good to go. Parking brake is released. Cabin is ready. And we're going to set the TARA for departure. Excellent. And let's go. Check out those nice sounds. Oh, yeah. Actually, we need to go that way, but I couldn't see the taxi line. Those sounds are amazing. Look at that wing view there. Just really gorgeous wing view of the Toliss. Those liveries, again, I think just really is something. Right, we're kind of getting carried away there with the views. And by the way, guys, I found that this 12.01 beta X-plane is a lot more stable than the official release RC6. I know that there were a few stutters I used to suffer from, and with this now, with this update, those stutters are gone. So it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there, guys. And you can see how beautiful the clouds are right now here as we see it. This is very nice, and this is all default scenery, by the way, of Las Vegas. All right, this is 26 right, our departure runway. And we're gonna go ahead and turn on our landing lights are on. Nose light to takeoff. Strobe lights can go on. And we are cleared for takeoff. All right, we are cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 right. Manflex, SRS, and runway. Check those sounds. They are amazing. Oh yeah. We're coming up to V1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb, gears going up. And here is a flyby. Over the city of Las Vegas, the city of lights. And here is a beautiful wing view overlooking the city. And there is the Las Vegas Strip. All right, let's set climb thrust. All right, thrust climb is now set. There we go. We hear the click. All right, let's get the speed to climb. So far, so good. I really like what I'm seeing. The clouds are nice. The haze has also been fixed in this version. Looks a lot better. And yeah, it's looking very good. Yeah, it's definitely outdated scenery, but it is, you know, it's all default. So I'm sure Fly Tampa will update the scenery soon. They're the one they have for X-Plane 11. All right, here we go. Looking good. Speed check, flaps up. Autopilot 1 is engaged. We're going through some clouds, so I think it's best that we turn on the wing and engine anti-ice. Right, we can disarm the ground spoilers. I prefer Boeing. That is right. Yes. But I like. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I do like the. I do like Airbus a lot. I like the automation in Airbus. All right, we're gonna set this to 40. There we go, and we continue to climb. Looks like there is a restriction here. Yeah, a restriction at 8,000, and then we will continue our climb once more. We're going through some clouds here. It looks like. But this actually looks very good, guys, I must say. And this is all default. All right, so it looks like we're going to have a rough landing today at Sacramento because of the weather conditions. Hopefully things will subside as we travel now towards Sacramento, but it looks like the weather in California is pretty bad. Viva Las Vegas. Absolutely. Is there a 737 MAX available for X-Plane? There used to be one. No, it's no longer there, though, unfortunately. Right, we continue our climb, 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and kill the landing lights. Runway turn off lights, nose lights. And we'll leave the anti-ice as is still. We are still going through some thick layer of cloud here. As soon as we clear the clouds, we can turn off the engine anti-ice, and we can also release the cabin crew and our passengers. Is there another restriction at 10? Right, there is a restriction here, it looks like at 11,000. And then we should begin the climb to 36,000. That's the top of climb. And top of descent. Alright, perfect. Look at that. As we fly through the clouds. I mean, this actually looks pretty good, guys. I must say that after this update, things are looking much, much better. And there was a video uploaded by X-Plane, by Laminar Research, of Austin Meyer talking about the jet engine. And this guy, I really love listening to Austin. Simply because of his fast knowledge and his instruction style. He really, I tell you guys, I've gone through a lot of university professors, a lot of academic people, and he explains things a lot better than many university professors. He's just brilliant. This guy is just so fun to listen to. He's very knowledgeable, he's very smart. And, you know, his approach to the subject makes it so easy for you to grasp what he's saying. Just absolutely brilliant. Who is Austin Meyer? Austin Meyer is the developer of X-Plane. He is the developer. He's the man behind X-Plane. Hey, Scott. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us this evening. King, hello, my friend. Good evening to you. Thank you very much for being here. Golden State Aviation. Never thought I would see Q8 flying to my home airport. Love to see it. I'll be flying to this exact route with NK next Tuesday on the A320neo. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'll tell you, California is also my second home. So I'm practically flying to my second home today. I've been to Sacramento many, many times. But just to visit friends. I haven't really, you know, I haven't lived in Sacramento. I've always lived in Fresno. But I used to visit Sacramento, San Francisco, you know, San Diego, all of California. I've been around all of California. It's the best state. Well, NM Flyer, I think, see, somebody like Austin Meyer no longer spends that much time on the issues. I think the Ben is the guy really that, you know, does all the cleanup now, and they've got developers that do that. So he is, you know, he focuses more. He wrote the weather. I know that he wrote the weather engine for X-Plane. And the flight model, initially it was all his project, of course. Now, guys, this actually looks a very, very nice scene with the clouds. I don't think they look bad at all. Yeah, let's take a look at the outside real quick. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm sure he's hands-on, but has others working on it. For sure. For sure. That's absolutely right, yeah. Right, 18,000 feet, barrel reference set to standard on both sides. I would prefer to have better default terrain, more like MSFS. If you're flying, look, if you fly for the most part, if you like VFR and you like GA, then I would agree that Microsoft Flight Simulator is a lot more fulfilling. But if you like to fly airliners, then definitely X-Plane to me is more fulfilling. Right, we don't need the NTI systems, so we are good there. And we continue our climb now to 36,000 feet. Mr. Antonio, I think your message is in Spanish. I don't know what it says. I know something about Android and X-Plane. I do apologize, sir, but the channel language is English only, so my apologies to you. Mika, I think you're absolutely right. To be fair, university professors aren't really known to be good teachers anyway. You're just dollar signs to them. That is true. That is true, Mika. Yeah, there are very few. It's Portuguese. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I don't understand Portuguese. I'm sorry. Now, one thing I do want to share with you guys is if you are going to Flight Sim Expo in Texas, Houston, Texas in June, then you will see that there will be a Q8 pilot booth. I'm a diamond sponsor of the event. I will have my own booth there, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the booth, but I have one. And I picked a nice place for it in the main hall of the event, so I am going to be there, and I might actually invite a couple of people. I don't wish to disclose, of course, who am I going to invite, but it's going to be somebody from the channel. I think they know who they are. If they hear this, they probably know who they are. But yeah, a couple of guys I'm going to invite to go there. But if you guys ever make it there to the event, please make sure you come to the Q8 pilot booth and say hello. I will be giving some t-shirts and things like that. So HD Simulation, welcome aboard. And we have also Benny. Hello, Captain. Welcome. How are you doing today? He's asking if X-Plane 12 will be on Android, iOS. So it is on Android and it is on iOS. It's on both. But I'm not sure it's the X-Plane 12 version. But there is a version on mobile for sure. Guys, I tell you, whatever LM has done, the clouds look pretty good now. Even the clouds in the distance there, I think they look pretty good. Yeah, they're not bad at all. All right, so let's take a look here at our Mach 2, and we can see that the distance to our top of climb is about 43 nautical miles. All right, excellent. And Miff just super chatted 100 SEK. Thank you very much, sir, for your kindness and your support. That's very generous of you. Thank you. The cockpit is too dark. Yes, I do agree, and I'm not sure why this happens with X-Plane 12. And planes, I don't have the PC, but wanted to know your opinion on Sim Heaven. It's okay. I mean, Sim Heaven is all right. I don't know if they've done anything. I tried flying on the new beta yesterday and got some ugly looking clouds. Really? That's strange, because things are looking pretty good here. I probably hit the Flight Sim Expo since I live in Houston. I'll definitely drop by and get your autograph. Oh, Chris, would be my pleasure, sir. All right, we're looking good. Let's check out some wing views there. Again, not perfect, but they're not bad. Very lovely wing view there of the Toliss A319. And by the way, now we have flown all the Tolisses, the entire fleet, the A340, the A321, and A319 in X-Plane 12. Big Cat, do you download the new auto exposure Lewis script? Fixes washed out exterior and brightens cockpit. Also has sliders. I'll check it out for sure, Big Cat. Thanks for that. Adaptive camera. If you look down and you zoom in the instruments, it will be brighter. Yeah. I do have both of the Flight Factor aircraft. Yes. Right, and one look at the outside. Those engine sounds. And we continue our climb to what plane is this? Nabil, this is the Toliss A319, and I want to welcome you to the stream. Welcome, my friend. Both MSFS and X-Plane clouds are off, though. They should be more white. X-Plane actually got this right. Is Twitch working where you live? I believe so. I hope it's working. Because I'm streaming it to Twitch right now, so I don't know if I haven't actually checked if it's working or not. But let me see. It's supposed to be streaming to Twitch this evening. We're almost at our final cruise altitude. Let's see. Oh, this opens the app. I see. So previously I used to have 2 screens, and I used to do everything on the other screen, but now since I have a very large screen, I just do everything on my tablet. So it takes me a little bit of time to do that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's working or not, but maybe you guys can help me. If anyone can check the Twitch channel and let me know if it's working. I haven't gotten any chat through Twitch yet, so I don't know if it's working or not. Because on Restream, so this is the new platform I use to do these streams. There's if you go, I actually get the chat elsewhere, so I have both channels. You know, the chats all go to one place. Nabil, we're heading to Sacramento in California, and you can always type. Which side is down? Is it? I don't know. Let me see here. So we're flying to Sacramento, and the commands are available to you guys of the Nightbot commands. You can always type !ARR for the arrival airport, and you'll get the link. You'll get the actual airport, and if I'm using a payware airport, you'll get the link to that if you want to purchase it as well, or if it's freeware as well. I'll always put the links unless it's default. So the departure airport today is a default airport. So yeah. Twitch is down. They tweeted about it. I see. Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about Twitch then, and we'll just focus on we'll focus on YouTube today. Is DDG still around making airports? I haven't seen him update any of the airports lately, so I don't know. I'm not sure, really. Q8, do you know if Laminar will ever fix the anti-aliasing? I sure do hope so. But if they don't, I'm sure that someone in the community is going to come up with some fix. I'll investigate that a little bit and see if we can come up with something. Q8, can you view the sun? Does it look plain? I'm not sure what you mean, but where is the sun? That's the sun right there. You can tell that, you know, we are in California from the mountains. All right, so top of descent is in 170 nautical miles. Not too long from now, not too far from here. 60, sun right there. Mika, you're, I love your sense of humor. He really made me laugh there. Yeah. Hey there, Chris. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah. So all's looking good here, and yeah, we should arrive into our destination shortly. So what I will be streaming in the coming days, of course, I'm going to take probably, guys, a couple of days off to just kind of rest. I think I've done a lot of streams lately, but I wanted to make sure that I cover all the aircraft all the aircraft that have been made compatible with X-Plane 12. And I made sure that, you know, we did the Q4XP, we did the Challenger by Hot Start, the Fearless 747, and that was yesterday, and all the Toliss aircraft, the Flight Factor. So I think I covered almost all the high fidelity study level aircraft for X-Plane in the last maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm preparing something for you guys. So a lot of you guys have been requesting that I fly in the Rotate MD-11. It's actually, that reminds me, it has received an update. So more than likely that will be our stream next Saturday, and then I will do. There's one video that I'm going to do for you guys during this week, and then we'll do some Microsoft Flight Simulator content as well. I do want to keep things balanced, to a degree, but the aircraft in X-Plane the variety is much more. The fidelity is a lot better, in my view. Yeah, it's got issues. It's got issues with exposure and all that, but X-Plane has in terms of the fidelity of the aircraft. I mean, you've seen the last 3-4 streams that we've done, how detailed and complex the aircraft are in X-Plane. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it. Hey, Dominique. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us this evening. Hello, why you not play Microsoft Flight Simulator? I do, Loris. I do quite a bit. If you go to the channel, you'll see that I have a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator content. But X-Plane 12 has just been made official recently, and all the add-ons are being made adaptive to X-Plane 12. So the developers are making them compatible with the sim, and so it's a good opportunity to stream X-Plane and show you guys what it offers. But of course, I will keep it balanced moving forward, without a doubt. But I just wanted to make sure that I cover all the aircraft that have been updated for the sim. It's true they don't have the Zibo, but they have the fly-by-wire Airbus A320neo, which is great. It's just that I think I probably need to cover it because it has changed so much since the last time I've flown it on the channel, and it has received a lot of updates, and it's actually a very sophisticated add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. RTX Simulations, welcome aboard, my friend. I didn't know you were here. Price. I'll tell you one thing, Big Cat. So in terms of the fidelity, without a doubt, the Phoenix A320 is excellent. The PMDG is excellent. But I don't think that for example, the Challenger 650 is any less than PMDG in terms of system simulation. And if we speak of study level, it is without a doubt a study level aircraft. It allows you to study all components of the aircraft. The same thing goes, for example, with the KLAS 747. That is, again, a study level aircraft. And I don't think that it is anything less than PMDG in terms of the fidelity and the system simulation. So yeah, I think while we do have some excellent aircraft coming up for Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2023, I think X-Plane remains a very solid platform for high fidelity study level aircraft simulation in the flight sim, which is something I have a lot of appreciation for. And yeah. Charlie Kilo Flight Sim. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. How are you finding the latest beta? Have they fixed the FPS drop at sunrise and sunset? Yes, they have fixed that indeed. So I don't have that issue anymore. So I can confirm that yes, they have fixed that without a doubt. Right, let's switch to external view real quick. Just so smooth. By the way, guys, we're getting 100 and some 90 FPS. So definitely, whatever they've done, the FPS is much better now in this version. And this aircraft is not very demanding for resources. All right, let's take a look here. 126 nautical miles. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the information in. So if we go to performance, next phase, and next phase, and we need the QNH temp max. All right, so let's bring up our friendly Toliss Volanta, and we're going to go to, let's see, flight briefing. By the way, why isn't this showing? Ah, there we go. That's us right there. Let me remove this. That's our flight. That's where we are. And we can go to flight briefing, and let's look at the weather at Sacramento. 320.09, and the QNH over there is 3002. So 3002. The temperature over at Sacramento is 6 Celsius. And the wind is 329. 3209 knots. Transition altitude 18,000. Decision height is set. And we are good. Flight plan. All right. And we're ready to descend now whenever the initial approach altitude is going to be, looks like 4,000. No, we better check. All right, so let's go to Navigraph. Let's hide this. And this is the approach plate. It looks like 1,800 is the initial approach altitude at Sacramento. Hello there, Randy Gallardo. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for being here this evening. I appreciate it, my friend. Both Phoenix and Toliss are great for their... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you fully there. Hey, Fred, welcome aboard, my friend. Right, we can put this away. I do like their new electronic flight bag, so you can get your weight and balance here, fuel on board. You can reset to current. All right, so that's the current. That's what we have right now. A nice feature here. You can do everything from the EFB, and takeoff performance, landing performance, and let's see here, 17. Right, and the wind. That's not the correct wind, is it? Not computed. Air brake too low. So it gives you everything. It gives you the visual, the margin. Yeah. What does have you? Ah, it's got a checklist as well, which is cool. So you can, for whoever was asking about the checklist, so it comes down with a fully integrated checklist, and actually you can tick here. So once you do something, you can actually come here and check it. So this is the preliminary cockpit checklist, and once you finish with it, then you can go to the next one, which is cool. There you go. You have all the checklists here available for you. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's take a quick look here. Top of descent is in 98 nautical miles, folks. Why don't we bring up ATC chatter? Let's see here. Ah, we have this turned off. United States. Nearest facility is Auckland Center. Why does it say it's out of range? It's definitely not out of range. Let me tune this. There's a problem. Not sure why it does this. Let's go to, for example, 125, 750. 125. $750. See if that works. I noticed this problem with yeah, look, it doesn't allow me to change the frequency. Not sure what the, maybe a bug that needs fixing. I don't know. Something wrong with it. All right. Well, I'm not gonna waste time. All right. Bruh, in my opinion, Phoenix is better than Toliss, but for the 737, I do agree Zebo is better than PMDG. Interesting. Check the ATC default panel and check if you have selected the auto tune. You mean on the add-on? Let's see here. Settings. So automatically select controller based on COM1 and COM. All right, let's remove that. Ah, there we go. Thank you for that. All right, perfect. Thanks very much for that. Mr. Mendez, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Maybe that's why it doesn't allow you to change it. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we're looking good. We should begin our descent shortly. If we look here, about 81 nautical miles. Aviation with Elliot. Hello, my friend. Welcome aboard, sir. X-Plane 12 rocks. Really.
Maintain 310 for now. Contact for now 128.75. They'll hold both ways. 2875 and we'll maintain 31 for the moment.
Personally, I like smaller aircraft. I like general aviation aircraft more than I like big, big birds. But when I want to fly IFR, I normally fly in X-Plane. When I'm flying VFR, I like to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator, in all honesty, because it just gives you a much better experience. Q8, you must fly to Aerosoft Alta, Echo November Alpha Tango, and do the Strike app to runway 29er. It's great. All right, I'll try to remember that, IFR Captain. Thank you very much for making the suggestion. I appreciate it. Thank you, El Teso. Appreciate it, my friend. Muzamil, welcome aboard, my friend. Hello, welcome. Glad to have you with us. Borja, Happy New Year to you, my friend. Do you prefer X-Plane or MSFS? I like both. Thoughts on EGGW to EHAM? The only problem with the scenery, the Schiphol scenery, the one by Flight Tampa that was released, is that the FPS is very, very bad. So So yeah, I downloaded it, and there was an update. I think they released a patch. Flight Temper released a patch, but no matter what I do, the frames of that airport, and it's not very involved, by the way, but the frames are just really, really bad. So I don't recommend it. It does look nice, by the way, but I just don't recommend it. That's our top of descent. And if we go here to Jarno, and we go to the fix information, and what was it? Jarno. So Jarno, and we're going to put a 10 nautical mile radius here, and we can put a, what is the
162 contact 128.75.
All right, perfect. And if we switch now to plan,
do you want a vector around that? Everyone else has been deviate around that.
We have the, as you can see here,
Endeavor 3468 fighting 070.
we have our circle right there, the 10 nautical mile range from Jarno. So this is Jarno. This is the ring that we've created for situational awareness. And we can actually do, let's do 20. I don't think it's changed.
Endeavor 3460, you got a way for us to get around to the right. Do you want a vector around that? Everyone else has been deviate around that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing.
Well, let's go back to ARC.
All right, Endeavor 3468 fighting 070.
All right. Top of descent is in exactly 51 nautical miles. We're looking good. And I wonder what's the weather like in Sacramento right now. But there are a number for... yeah, I agree there with you, Carl. Yeah. McKing, I only use MSFS. Using both sims is way too expensive for me. You have to buy planes, sceneries, and... yeah, that is also true, yeah. Strange you say that, Arctic... yeah. By the way, I've increased the upload speed for the stream, so hopefully you haven't experienced any buffering today. I know some of you experienced some buffering yesterday, but yeah, I've fixed that by adding a little more, you know, upload speed. Omari Joseph, hello, my friend. How are you doing today? Happy New Year to you, sir, and your family. It's wonderful to have you here on stream. Thank you very much for your support and your kind words always, Omari. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you. Exciting times for flight simulation in general. And we are, you know, I think we've seen a lot of announcements from a lot of developers for the Microsoft Flight Simulator platform. Toliss A319 or 321 for first XP12 buy. Either one is good, really, to be very honest. Either one will... It depends on where you want to fly. If you want to fly really long-haul flights, then go for the A321. If you want to do short hops, then the Toliss A319 would probably be more suitable. Aviation with Elliot. Thank you, Carl. Looking for a plane for Gatwick Heathrow EasyJet BA flights. Well, look, if you're mainly going to fly in one country, so more of a regional, regional flights, I recommend the A319 because you'll find, all the liveries, real-world liveries for that aircraft, and yeah, it should be fun. So go for the A319, and you can also opt to get one of the sound packs. It's going to get a little bit expensive, but I'll be very honest with you, it's worth it. So.
Number 3416, fly heading 100,
All right, we can see the top of descent now. ILS runway 17 right, and yeah, all's looking good here. Mountainous terrain in California, especially in this part. How windy is it? I don't have the latest METAR, but we can check it out here. Let's take a look together. Actually, we can go to the airports. We can go to Sacramento, or go to the information tab, open the airport. We're going to go to the weather. That's the METAR, current METAR right now. IFR, 20 minutes ago, this was downloaded. And 105 knot wind, visibility is 10, so visibility has improved a little bit. But the visibility about 10, yeah, about 16 kilometers, 10 miles. Clouds overcast at 500 feet. Yee. 006, humidity 9%. Yeah, so hopefully we'll do okay. But it looks like we might need to do auto land because of the overcast. But we'll see. If there is a specific aircraft that you guys like me to do next for X-Plane, other than the MD-11, let me know in chat. Otherwise, that's what I'm going to plan to do. The last time, by the way, I wanted to stream the MD-11, it had a lot of issues. So I hope those ironed out. So provided that, fingers crossed, that they've ironed out all these issues, I will do a stream in the MD-11 next. But if not the MD-11, if there is something else that you like, please do let me know in chat. I'll be more than happy to, to fly that specific aircraft. Thank you very much, Carl. Peter Hager A380? No. No, Mika, no. No, that aircraft I do not recommend.
92, climbing level 290.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mendez, for confirming that it's flying okay. So that's what we'll do next time. How is the turbulence modeled in X-Plane 12? It's done quite well. Wind shear, everything at all altitudes. You have real weather at just about every altitude that you can fly to with a very accurate wind. So the wind layers, the cloud layers, everything is represented very, very well. And by the way, guys, for those of you who do not know, who are new to the stream, Carl not only is a moderator, a friend of mine, but he's also a real-world pilot, type rated on the 737. So he's a wealth of knowledge, and you can really learn a lot from him. Carl, to be very honest, I agree with your statement there, but I don't think they're a little lacking. I think you're being nice. I think they lack a lot in a lot of departments. I have all the Peter Hager aircraft, all of them. And yeah, they definitely need a lot of work. I'm very excited about the X-Craft E-Jets, which, by the way, I happen to be a beta tester. And I'm under an NDA, so I can't really say much, but I can tell you that I'm very excited about it. And it has taken them a little longer than, than usual, but hopefully it'll come out soon. Hopefully. All right, we're approaching the top of descent. Let's go ahead and reset the MCP altitude. I'm going to reset it to all the way to 1800, which is the approach. All right, let me zoom in here a little bit to see what am I doing.
12875 Delta 92. It was a fairly decent ride up
It's
to
not
about
wanting
26,
to.
and then about 28 we started getting some light chopping.
It's not wanting to. Allow me to. All right, we'll just keep it at 2000 then. All right, we are at top of descent. So there we go. Nav descent. Wow. All right, we've begun our descent now towards our destination. And that's yeah, the X-Jets are definitely something very special by X-Craft. The plane is shaking probably due to the weather, and probably because of the XP Realistic. But I don't think this is XP Realistic. I think this is more the weather. I think the flight model still needs tweaking in X-Plane 12. So if you look at the outside, we'll see the aircraft. Could be that there's a little bit of turbulence. The way it shakes is not very normal, I agree. But it could be that there is a little bit of turbulence here. So far throughout this flight, I think the clouds look very fine to me. Again, they look. I think they've improved them, and less of the shaving foam, look and feel. It looks actually more like clouds now.
American 1843, contact center 133.42.
American 1843, good night.
Definitely, PMDG is the cream of the crop there. I mean, they are just excellent. They create some very, very high fidelity add-ons for flight simulation. And it's a bummer. Q8, how do you think FS Labs will go about releasing their A324 MSFS? Do you think they will keep the same pricing structure? Well, look, I don't know, Chris. I haven't had any interaction with the development team of FS Labs. But let me tell you this. FS Labs has the A320, the A319, and I believe I'm not sure if they have the A321. They have to realize as they port to the Microsoft platform that there is somebody who's got a head start in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is Phoenix Simulation 1. So that's a brilliant A320, their study level A320 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, priced, very reasonably priced. You've got the A320 Neo by Fly-by-Wire, which is completely free. So that's another aircraft, and there is, I think, another A220 that's also coming for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's probably going to be free, from what I understand. Now, if you consider this, if they're going to come and charge $120 for their aircraft, I don't think that they will have that many sales. So they might get initially those who are, very interested in comparing the two aircraft. You'll see a lot of people streaming it when it first comes out. But if they set the price too high, I think people have alternatives, and that's a very good thing that they do have this alternative.
279, contact center 13520.
Phil said FS Labs delayed the Concorde beta entry to prioritize MSFS dev. I think that's a good strategy because P3D as it stands today is pretty much dead. I was actually going to ask you guys if you want me to do P3D content, but then I figured, I don't want to even go there. I don't find it an appealing platform anymore, to be frank. If I get it, I used to fly P3D mainly because of the Majestic software -8, but now we have an equally high fidelity study level simulation of the -8 in X-Plane 12. So there's really no need for P3D. PMDG again, the two aircraft, my favorite, the 777. I'm just really dying to put my hands on it for Microsoft Flight Simulator. But yeah, we have the range of the PMDGs. We have the Phoenix. Airbus is coming up very soon with an A330, I believe. So there's plenty of choice there. So I think it's a good idea that they started working on Microsoft Flight Simulator because P3D is just really dead right now. Dougal McTavish, hello my friend. Welcome aboard. It's been a while, man. How have you been? I hope you are good and that you are in good health. I hope the new year treats you to every good fortune. And I hope that you're in good health, my friend. All right, as we approach Sacramento, we are 22,000 feet, and the clouds, I must say, still look good. I'm very happy with what I see. Here, let's take a look at the outside real quick. That's not bad.
1646, there's still an area moderate coverage for precipitation at 12 o'clock.
Here's a wing view for you guys. Look at those engines.
The 20-mile diameter.
Thank you, Jeff. 1646.
Look at that. Just beautiful. The P3D version 6 comes with Unreal Engine and photogrammetry, and probably XP12 will be dead. No, that will never happen. Look, guys, I will tell you one thing from my experience over the years with X-Plane and the Laminar platform. It will never die because the thing is, Laminar research focuses on different things. So they appeal to a completely different audience altogether. So I don't think they will ever die. Transition altitude. Let me go to Navigraph here real quick. And the altimeter is 3006. Okay. 006 set. Won't allow us to change that. Alright, we'll just leave it at 2000, that's fine. So if you look at the history of X-Plane, FS6 has always been there, but X-Plane picked up. P3D came out, X-Plane still was going very strong. Yes, after the launch of Microsoft Flight Simulator, the growth hasn't been that much. But by the way, a lot of commercial it is used by a lot of real world training facilities, flight training facilities use X-plane. Because those guys, they really don't care about how good the scenery is. They care about training their pilots in a realistic fashion, and so they're not looking for pretty graphics. They're really looking for a very accurate flight model to be able to create real world situations for these pilots. So I don't think that X-plane is going to die, even if P3D comes out with Unreal Engine. You'll see some fluctuation in the growth, but I think Laminar or X-plane still has a very strong base of people that use it and use it faithfully, and so yeah, I think they will continue to grow. Maybe their growth is not as fast as MSFS. And if P3D comes with Unreal Engine, that will probably hinder their growth further, but they will never go away, I think. Anthony says, I have all 3 sims, and to me FS 2020 is in the last place at the moment, not even close, in my opinion. I think it's still, I still strongly maintain that it's got its strong points. I agree with you there, Carl. Yeah. All right, 14,000 folks. We are now approaching Sacramento. So far, so good. I can see that there is a very thick layer of cloud. We have overcast conditions over Sacramento, so hopefully visibility will be good for us to land without incident. I can see there are some mountains. Let me put the terrain here just to kind of see what's going on. And here's the terrain radar. I know there's some mountains there, but maybe it's behind us now. But yeah, we're actually getting pretty close now to our destination. That's if you look here on the Puktu, that's runway 17 right, right ahead of us now. So we're almost there, and according to the METAR information, the visibility is not that great, and there is overcast conditions about 500 feet. So that might be a little, it might hinder our ability to see, and in that case we will do an auto land. Otherwise, it's no fun to do auto land in my view. I like to do manual landings all the time. But if necessity dictates, then that's what we'll do. You can see a lot of schools using P3D, but the very good way... Yeah, some schools do use P3D, I agree with you, but they probably use their own software. So that's the thing. They don't actually use the aircraft that ship with P3D or the add-ons that are out there. They have their own software that works with the ESP platform, and for those reasons they use P3D. That said, the difference between the way P3D is used by those schools and X-plane is that X-plane natively offers the capability, the flight model, everything is X-plane native. In the ESP platform with FSX and P3D, that is not the case. So they have other software that runs on top of it to simulate the flight model. You can't compete with a 777 and 747 on P3D at the moment. That I agree with, Anthony. Yes, without a doubt. Those clouds actually look good. I can't help but to comment on that constantly. That whatever they've done has improved things quite considerably from the previous streams. So I'm definitely liking what I see. We're approaching 10,000 feet. Our landing lights will go on, and nose light will go to takeoff. Runway turn-off lights are on, and we're going to turn on the fasten seatbelt and non-smoking signs as well. And we are now getting close. We set this to 40 nautical mile in range. As you can see, we're almost there. Our speed is decreasing to 250 knots, which is the maximum speed allowed above or below 10,000 feet. And it looks like we're going to need some engine anti-ice very soon as we go through those thick layers of clouds. It looks like PMDG has issued an update to their product line. I'm not sure if it's the old one, but FS Elite appears to have just posted a news item that Microsoft Flight Simulator has updated their fleet, and barely 5% of swimmers are. I agree there. Yeah, there's a very small percentage. And by the way, this percentage has come down. So there were last year there were more real-world pilots on flight simming, but if the percentage has gone down, not because those people have abandoned the sims. So it's not because those real pilots have abandoned the sim. There might be still the same number, but the number of people who are now using sim for recreational purposes strictly have increased considerably in the last year, and so it's going to bring the percentage down. But it's it would be a much more interesting thing to compare the numbers rather than the percentage. Right, 7,000, 2,000 is the final 1,800, but I think there is a bug in the Toliss selector there. You cannot select the units, the hundreds units, so it looks like that's a bug they need to fix. But other than that, we're looking good. Going through the clouds now. And as we descend, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the engine anti-ice and wing anti-ice as well.
Turn 20 right back to traffic and the visual first runway 29. 20 right, guys. Center, Cirrus 2865 Bravo, 6 miles west of Bend, looking to pick up flight following landing Aurora. Number 2865 Bravo, center block 1676. 1676, 65 Bravo.
We're definitely into the clouds. All right, we continue our descent. 6,000 for 2,000.
Visual approach, Bend Airport.
Visual Bend Airport.
Boeing Corp, can you use a webcam in the future so we can watch you using your throttle yoke? In fact, Boeing Corp, that was something I was thinking about, and I'm working on the graphics for the stream, and that includes the the frames for the cams and all that. So I do plan on doing that. Yes, I plan on bringing a little more interactivity as well into the streams. So yeah, that is definitely a good ask from your side, and I will work on fulfilling it in due course. All right, folks, we are going through some heavy layers of clouds, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn on the wing and engine anti-ice just to make sure that we don't get into trouble as we approach Sacramento International Airport in the state of California. And you can see the weather is not going to treat us very well today as we approach Sacramento. Let's put this on 20. Excuse me. As you can see, we're getting pretty close now to our destination.
0 Echo Whiskey, contact center 135.35. 35.
All right. Perfect. There is apparently a restriction at 4,000. Captain Canada is, yeah, I'm sure he loves that weather. I mean, he lives in Canada.
Good day, sir. For exchange approved.
Big Cat, yeah. Captain Canada has abandoned X-plane. And I can understand his reasons. Of course, without a doubt, I do understand his reasons. Yeah, we are buddies, yeah.
That was 57.
We're good
Visual
friends.
approach runway 29 at Redmond Airport. Traffic 12 o'clock and 4 miles to helicopter 6,900.
Clear visual 29ers, guys.
All right. We are looking good. Descending through to 2,000 feet. Speed is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing system on both sides. And in preparation for our approach, we're going to set the auto brake to medium. And I'm going to arm the speed brakes.
American 1514, 20.3, climate 230.
American 1514, on road, climb maintain for level 270.
I'm 270, American 1514.
Looks like there's some serious clouds there because I honestly can't see a thing. And hopefully this will subside as we descend. Hello from Brazil. Hello there, FS. Welcome.
631, traffic 11 o'clock.
Hello there, Edops. Zach, welcome aboard, my friend.
Yeah, we're looking south 631.
2,500.
Right, the visibility is very, very bad. Well, we expected this from the METAR. We weren't expecting anything better than this, so if things actually get better, that would be to our advantage.
So the 549, cross 06, kind of maintain for level 250.
Hogs at level 250 south of 549.
South of 631, contact center 13.6 today.
286, 631, good day.
Yeah, the weather is terrible.
Alaska 232, just going to maintain for level 34034.
340, Alaska 232.
Wow, guys, look at the weather. All right, let's go to approach. Cat 3. Localizer captured. Speed check, flaps 1. You can see the localizer, you can see the glide slope needle coming down. And let's go ahead and landing gear is coming down. Speed check, flaps 2. Wow, the weather is really bad, guys. Well, that's much better. Speed check, flaps 3. Visibility isn't that bad, I must say. Glide slope is active. And the aircraft is now
3515, A15 will hit.
looking alright. Right, cabin crew, seats for landing, please.
Alaska 253, descend via the Lucky One around 6.
Speed check, flaps full. Right, we are on the almost on the localizer and the glide slope. I still don't have a visual on the runway, so I'm going to go ahead and autopilot 2 is engaged. Let's see, I can't really see anything yet. Alright, I do see the runway. Alright, so we can actually disconnect the autopilot. My aircraft.
There you go, 6723, Delta 566.
500.
5232, contact center 128.6.
2365, see there, Jeff, good day.
One two 8.6, last
100 above. Minimum.
vicinity of the Ola 1 arrival, maintain level 240.
Should be the all arrival,
Retard. 10. 5.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sacramento International Airport in the state of California. 80 knots and reversers are no longer needed.
Enter.
Those engine sounds are great. All right, we've made it safely here. Thank you very much, guys. Happy you liked the landing. And of course, we'll take a look at the replay and the landing rate and all that good stuff in just a minute. And look at the rendition by TaiModels of Sacramento. And fortunately, we have somebody with us from Sacramento today, so they can tell us if this looks accurate or not. And yeah, it's a very nice rendition by TaiModel of the airport, available at the Explain Org store today. And we can see FedEx here, Delta, Southwest. Southwest is a frequent flyer here to Sacramento. So we'll just go somewhere else and see where to park the aircraft. I think they have some stands here, but I want to show you guys the main terminal there up front. So let's go there, and all the gates are available for us. So there we go. All right. Let's retract the flaps. And ooh. Let's to taxi. We need the strobes. That can remain. We can start the APU. There we go. All right. Perfect. Right, here we go. And Bravo 17. There's the marshaller. All right. And parking brake is set. Brakes are disarmed. And we'll wait for the APU. All right. So what we can do now is we can go to the replay. I hope it doesn't crash the sim. So let's go to replay. And so that's it. So here, so I just want to make sure that we are able. All right. So this is the landing rate was minus 121. Minus 121. All right. Okay. So let's go and click play. Look at that, guys. Look at the vortices there. Wow, that looks just brilliant. X-Plane looks really good with the orthos. We'll do several replays, but let's just look at this one here. Look at that, guys.
Heavy now for Delta 30 minutes.
How about that? That looks really good, I tell you. Right, let's do toggle. I'm gonna keep this. Where are we? Oh, that's way too. Where's the run? All right, there we go. We'll leave that. So we can do several. Yeah, Carl, it definitely looked really nice. Yeah. That's a tower view from a distant tower. There's another one.
Los Angeles, good afternoon, Gulfstream, November 467 Alpha Mike, flight level 42030 for Asura.
All right, that's a tower view here. So let's take a look at that.
Go ahead.
One of the best things about X-Plane is the replay, camera replay system.
Direct Homeland, direct Paradise, direct Pomona, direct Van Nuys VOR, direct.
And there's the, just look at that site. What a beautiful looking site of this baby bus landing here at Sacramento International Airport.
So 2267, fighting 255.
Heading 255, Southwest.
Right, we're gonna do one more time, and this time maybe we'll do it with the wing view. Oh no, it was kind to us too many times. I think the sim is about to crash, guys. So I think I overdid it, right? Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. So, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, so anyway, guys, unfortunately, we can't do additional replays. It's a beta. It's a beta. So yeah, it does have an impressive list of fixes. Yes, it does. And unfortunately, we ended the stream with a crash, but I sure do hope that you guys have enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed streaming it for you. It's been real fun being with you this evening. I want to thank you all for being here, and I want to thank you all for your interactions, for all your questions. Dougal, thank you very much for being here as well. You were definitely missed, my friend. Thank you, all the moderators, for moderating the chat. Thank you, Carl, for your help with everything. I really appreciate it. And the time has come for me to call it a day. So until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other. And I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay safe, and bye-bye for now.